The PHinfo 101 had sent me a video of a court case where a gentleman was using public defenders. He's 5 years into this court case. He refuses to plead guilty. He wants a jury trial. They refuse to give him a jury trial. Then they wind up arresting him when he was there in court. They arrest him. They put out a bench warrant for his arrest while he had already been in court. Stepped back outside the court doors because the court was crowded, and they arrested him. If you ever get in trouble with the police, the first thing you need to do is, number one, get an attorney. They're going to appoint you what they call a public defender. These are court-appointed attorneys that work that work for the public defender's office that are paid by the prosecutor's office. So they work for the prosecution. So the goal is to get the state to pay for your attorney, but separate yourself from the public defender's office. So how do you do this? Well, you first talk to the public defender. If they mention plea bargains before they have any clue what's going on, fire them. They are ineffective counsel. You have to use the term ineffective. So after you talk to your attorney, if they in fact are ineffective, you go into the court the next time, you tell the judge that your counsel is ineffective, they cannot represent you properly, and that you would like to be appointed a second attorney. They will do so. By law, they have to do so. Once that happens, you then call that public defender and you kind of do the same thing with them. And you talk to them, see what they're saying. If they're not trying to represent you in a way that you want to be represented, you then ask to speak with the head of the public defender's office. There's a public defender that is head of the office. So if you have any issues, you got to go to this guy. Then you talk to them, see what they have to say. What I do is I go back into the courtroom. I then explain to the judge that the second public defender was ineffective. I spoke with the head public defender of the public defender's office, and the whole entire public defender's office is ineffective, in fact, and no one there can represent me. In order for me to be able to be defended properly, I will need outside counsel, and since I cannot afford that counsel for myself, I will need the state to pay for that counsel. Now, when this happens, you have to have an attorney in mind. They have to be licensed to practice law within the state, obviously, and they have to, what was the other rule, Christy? They had to, their office has to be located in the county that you're in, I think. Regardless, find the best lawyer in the county. If they're all corrupt, find one in the next county over, argue your point until no end. These lawyers are ineffective, they cannot represent me, yada, yada, yada. But you have to use the term ineffective. Any other term won't get it. You can't say, judge, this dude sucks, judge, this guy can't represent me, blah, 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 blah. Legally, you have to use the term ineffective. So that's how you get the state to pay for an outside attorney on any criminal case. There you go.